What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Slef, and you're watching the newest video game review series on Banana Arcade titled Full Steam Ahead. Yeah, you guessed it. And this week, we're going to take a look at Stories Untold, a new indie horror game on Steam. And believe me, it's unlike any other horror game you've ever played. Stories Untold is split into 4 separate episodes, each with their own sort of unique style and gameplay. But you'll have to beat each episode in order to unlock the next one. In terms of gameplay, you will, for the most part, just be reading, typing, and doing some clicking. Simple as that. But I think that was one of the coolest and most interesting aspects of this game. Someone might say, how can a horror game scare you with just words? Well, it definitely can and will. I can recall jumping straight out of my chair right about here. Without spoiling too much, you spend most of the beginning of episode 1 commanding your character around as he visits and inspects his family's home, but things start to get extremely creepy and stressful on you once the lights go out. Then you'll move on to episode 2, where you'll find yourself in some type of laboratory. There you'll have access to an X-ray machine, a drill, a camera, a television, some sort of sound frequency machine, and a laser beam. With some help from the voices coming through your headset and the on-screen manuals, you'll perform experiments on what looks to be a human heart, but later turns out to be a robot eyeball thing.
Full activity registering. We did it.
Trust me, it gets crazy, but just remember to pay attention and follow directions. So eventually this thing just survives all of the experiments and you let it out for some reason. And now it's uploading all of these demonic images, kind of looks like Doom, into your brain, and your buddies on the headset want you to upload that information into a computer. Next thing you know, you're solving alien language puzzles and everything goes to shit. Now all the robot eyeballs are linking up and joining forces to overthrow the government or something in your room, and there's nothing you can do about it. And the episode ends and you're just kind of left there scared and confused. So you do what anyone would do and start episode 3. And this episode gets even weirder. You and a few others are working in some remote location in the middle of a huge snowstorm, and it's your job to decode radio transmissions. Now, depending on which frequency and channel it's coming through, you'll have to enter specific lines of code found in your handy-dandy instruction manual on your left. Sounds like another day at the office, right? Not quite. There's plenty to be scared of once you're forced outside in that blowing snowstorm. As for the 4th and final episode of Stories Untold,
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready?
you guys are on your own. Stories Untold is an absolute roller coaster of a game. I walked into this having no idea what I was about to experience, and now I can say that No Code has delivered. They've created a one-of-a-kind story that nearly split my brain in two. Not only is it terrifying at moments, the story is told incredibly well through beautiful interactive environments, fantastic writing, and a driving atmosphere of music that will keep you on the edge of your seat all the way to the end. Forcing players to engage in out-of-the-box thinking, No Code challenges you to dive into the storyline and dig out, or even type out, the details by hand. Any fans of classic science fiction like The Twilight Zone or even newer programs such as Black Mirror will absolutely love the storytelling in this game. I highly recommend Stories Untold to anyone, and I mean anyone, who loves horror, indie games, twists and turns, and playing games alone in the dark.
Stop the session, Mr. Asian.
Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like this video and check out Banana Arcade on Facebook and Twitter.